Start off with a question for Merab. Merab, this is a rematch of a fight that you won. So with that in your mind, do you feel you even need to change anything from your first performance, or just go in there and repeat what you did the first time out?
One more time, please.
Said Merab, do you feel like because you won the first fight, you need to change anything about your performance tactically, or do you just need to do the same thing again to beat Sean?
This is new fight. This is new challenge. Like Sean said, he will be 70% better. I'm expecting he will be better version of himself last time. And this is new fight. I know now he's humble, but he wants to knock me out, and I'm here to not let him do that. You know, I'm gonna break him, and after we can be friends, no problem. But June 7, we are enemies again, and I'm gonna show better fight and break him.
You've mentioned that you want to fight again very quickly after this fight. Does that mean you think you can get through a fight with Sean without taking any damage?
One more time.
Do you feel like you're going to take any damage in this fight, or you're going to make it look easy and can fight again right away?
This is fight business, and of course I'm ready for everything. You know, he's a tough fighter. He has a 10 win in UFC, and whatever it goes, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win, and I'm not gonna give my belt to him. You know, this is mine, and I'm gonna keep it, and we can be friends after. Let's go.
Sean, the last rematch you had was with Chito Vera, and that was one of your best performances of your entire career. Does that give you motivation and confidence, showing what you can do a second time against the same guy?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a completely different fight, but undefeated in rematches, we're gonna keep it that way.
Do you feel like Merab is the type of guy you need to fight twice to get used to that pressure and style that he has, or was that just a bad night at the office and you can do better this time?
Merab's, as good as Merab's mastered his skill set, and no excuses. He won the first fight. We're fighting again. That's it.
Nah, fuck that. You had a bad night.
I had a bad night.
Look, no colour in the hair this time. There's no real beef between you and Merab. Do you feel that that might actually help you take some pressure off and give you a chance to just perform how you want?
No. No, the hair, everything going on this week is just a little bit more laid back, but Saturday is going to be exciting.
Question for the challenger, Kayla Harrison. Kayla, I know you said at Media Day yesterday, with this win, you're going to be the new face of women's MMA. What does that mean to you, and what obligation do you feel you would have with that title?
I love you guys so much. Thank you. It would be an honor and a privilege to be the face of women's MMA. I don't take it lightly. I consider it a huge responsibility, and Saturday night I'm going to go out there and I'm going to leave it all in the cage so that I can be a new UFC champion of the world.
And Kayla, I know you also said yesterday that Julianna doesn't necessarily excel at fighting, so she has to excel at the trash talk. Do you feel she has excelled in talking leading up to this fight? Has she got under your skin?
She definitely hasn't gotten under my skin. I got thick skin. It takes a little more than a chihuahua barking to get under my skin, but...
Even your chihuahua doesn't like you, Kayla. Even your own dang dog doesn't even like you.
The time for talking is almost over, and Saturday night we're going to find out.
There is the face of women's MMA, and you're looking at her.
I can't hear her.
Julianna, for you though, I know you said through this process you haven't been talking trash, you've just been defending yourself. But, they say in sports the best defense is a good offense. So do you feel this has affected Kayla at all?
I don't know. I can only speak for myself and what I have to do, and I'm only responding to the things that she has said to me. So it's not necessarily trash talk. It's more so the fact that I'm not going to let this girl talk all over me and try to think that she's going to get into my head. It's not going to happen.
Obviously, you said you want to get through Vicente, you want to stay active. We've seen what you've been saying to the former champion online. Are you viewing this as a get through Vicente, set up a fight against a former champion in Bilal Muhammad?
No, not at all. Whoever they give me next, that's what I'm going to take. I ain't got no names listed out. If it's Bilal, it's Bilal, but I doubt it's Bilal. He's won a lot of fights recently. He's only coming off one loss, so... I put on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, one of those things, I'm looking for the worst 170 guy that there is. So I'm looking more like Kobe Covington after this one.
Do you believe that taking out Julianna, dethroning her and becoming champion would be the equivalent to reaching the summit of that mountain? Or do you think you would have to take out Amanda Nunes first to really reach the peak?
I talk about a mountain, you know, I really think that there's no peak. It's just every step every day I want to wake up and be the best possible version of myself. And I'm grateful to Julianna because she's bringing out another newer, better version of me. And after I whoop her ass, I'm coming for Amanda.
What do you know? What do you say? Kayla, how are you going to beat me like I asked you the last time? Are you going to lay on top of me and cook the clock for 25 minutes? Because that is literally your only chance to victory. That's your only chance to beat me is lay on top of me for 25 minutes.
You've been stopped 3 times.
Okay.
You're 11-5.
It doesn't
You've
matter.
lost more fights than I've lost rounds.
6 fights that I've taken in order to get and fight the best in the world. I'll take that all day over your 20 fights that it's taken you to get to here right now.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, we are.
Question for Merab. Merab, it seems like every fight week your name gets bigger and bigger. The fans get louder and louder. How does it feel to be in this position right now?
I'm just grateful to be here. Thank you, UFC, and thank you, UFC fans. Do I have the best job in the world? And I enjoy every time I'm stepping here. I'm grateful. And I'm getting better and better. And you guys will see June 7th. And still, I love you guys. Thank you, guys.
Sugar, you had Israel Adesanya and Demetrius Johnson with you in training camp this week. What did they tell you coming off a loss? Because they both experienced losses and came back big. What kind of advice did they have?
First of all, shout out to these fans, right? You guys are passionate. I can feel it. You guys are fucking awesome. Yeah, hanging out with Demetrius and Izzy was super cool. It was more of a random little pop by. Hung out for a little bit. You know, just being around them and feeling that energy is inspiring. But, you know, not too much was said about the fight specifically.
Your former opponent, Chris Moutinho, he's won 5 fights in a row by finish, and he's back in the UFC now. How cool is it to see your former opponents evolve?
Damn, that's awesome. Congratulations to him. That's cool.
The fans made a petition to strip John Jones of the belt with almost 200,000 signatures. What are your thoughts on this?
So I think a fight between John Jones and Tom Aspinall is bigger if they are both champions. I'm hopeful they're going to fight in December in Las Vegas. I have no inside information, but I don't know that John Jones really gives a rip if they strip him of the heavyweight championship. He's still going to fight Tom, hopefully, and it's still going to be a bag.
One for Sean O'Malley. Sean, I know you don't want to talk a lot of trash this week, but Merab said earlier this week on Embedded, he said, I stole his jacket, I stole his title belt, and now I'm going to steal his sponsors and his fans. There's going to be a heavy contingency of Sean O'Malley fans in the building this weekend. So what's your message to Merab after hearing him say he's going to steal everything from you?
You know, I truly believe I'm going to knock Merab out. Come Sunday, no one's going to give a fuck about Merab, and that's just, it is what it is.
Keep talking, and you're gonna get more humble. I'm making people humble. And you will see June 7th. Yeah, you was playing all this time like a humble guy, but okay, I'll show you again. One more time. Keep talking.
Question for Sean O'Malley. Your dad's going to be in your corner. It's his birthday on Saturday. What do you hope his presence is going to mean to you when he is in your corner?
Yeah, you know, it's a cool gift to be able to give your dad his 60th birthday. You're going to be sitting there cage side watching me fight. Like, there's nothing better I could give to him. And yeah, I'm excited for him to be in there.